3 seconds. Welcome, basketball fans, to the Riddick Athletic Center at Lowell High School. It's time to buckle up and lock in because we got a hot matchup tonight between the 12-1 Andover High School Lady Golden Warriors and your 13-1 Lowell High School Red Raiders. I'm Freddie Smith, and tonight, as our guest host, we welcome a true basketball genius in the amazing Heather Durbrow. Welcome, Miss Durbrow. How are you tonight?
Smitty, I'm doing well. I'm so honored to be here at such a legendary season that Lowell High has been putting forth. So I'm just happy to be a part of this motor and keep it going.
We have
the momentum going.
As you know, or as I know, and maybe our viewers don't, but Ms. Durbrow is one of our administrators in the Freshman Academy, and we actually have some amazing freshmen contributing this year on Lowell High School's big run. And I know that we've been talking to them, and we're getting a lot of good feedback. They're having a blast, and it's been great to watch the excitement with them. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about this little matchup we have tonight.
I just want to point out, all of these young ladies were freshmen at one point, okay?
That's very true.
They're all a part of Lowell High's amazing freshman academy here. This is a matchup. This is basically a preview of what you would see in the tournament. This is a third, fourth round game right here, and I just don't think we're going to see regular season moment. Like, we're going to see some real playoff intensity in this game, and we're probably going to talk a lot about that. A lot of plays, a lot of heart. A lot at stake at the end of the day. It's a bit of a statement game for Lowell because they've been doing so well. So when you want to judge what well looks like, what doing well looks like, you got to beat the top teams.
I think you're right. I think this could be the breakthrough game, right? This is a game where Lowell is coming in against the high-powered offense of Andover. And if they can break through here, this could be the difference maker in the run. Let's turn it over to our announcements, and we'll be back in a moment. What a beautiful job by our camera crew there, covering the national anthem. We're getting excited. Lowell High School's doing their last pump up. We're ready, Mr. Bro. We got a big one tonight. Like we were saying, if Lowell can come in here and take their home court and get a W, this will be huge moving into the state tournament. Andover's history, like we've talked about, by Coach Habino's been here 9 years. I had a few moments to talk to him earlier tonight. 2 state championships in that 9 years. So Andover has huge history in their basketball program here, and Coach Sargent right here has a chance, him and his team, to put a little exclamation point on the second half of this season and get into the state tournament. What do you think?
Absolutely. You know, it's not easy to come to Lowell and play, okay? This is a great environment, and the crowd is going to definitely make sure everybody knows that they're in Lowell, and I think that everybody's got to play their best at this point.
And we have a beautiful new gymnasium.
Stunning.
Let's talk about that. They've done a great job here at Lowell High School. As I call it, the Diamonds. The Diamonds are on show nowadays because this building is amazing. The gymnasium is amazing. We have a beautiful new scoreboard. Quinn to take the tip for Lowell. Lowell ball. That's Deb Kaseka handling. Ships it over to number 1. Duck and say so. Janasia for 3. Richardson off the front rim. Rebound gets to Lowell. Underneath dish. Kaseka for 2.
And that's Macho doing what she does in there, just making it tough to get that ball and get a hand on it. She made that happen for them so they could recover that loose ball there. That was amazing.
Andover working the perimeter here. Finds number 4. Dishes to 13. Shoot 3. Off the rim, out of bounds, Lowell ball. That shot was taken by Ross.
You're going to see an extremely controlled press here. They're not going to go from the steal. They're going to go for the 10-second call, and they're going to try to get a pass to be irate. Looks like Lowell passed right through that.
Lowell, great job getting the ball up the court. Richardson with the handle here. Finds Deacon Say-So. Back to Richardson in the corner. Quinn working the top. Dish underneath to Kaseka. Kaseka working. Double team. Forces ball. We have a jump ball.
It's going to go to Andover this time. Let's see if Lowell puts on the press. All right, we're getting all the way back. Got to make sure we get a hand up on the shooters here.
This is Martin bringing it up. I had a chance to watch Martin the other day against Tewksbury. Shot it really well from the perimeter. Linehan loses the handle. It's number 10. To the corner to Martin. Martin dribbles it left, back to the top. Looking for somewhere to go. Great defense. Lowell doing a great job here. Can't find a shot for Andover. Clock's down to 2.
Here we go.
Shots up. Rebound, Kaseka. Great defense there, right there, Mr. Bro.
Outstanding. Nobody reached. Everybody stayed home. There was plenty of help.
Kaseka driving, dishes back to Macho. Macho going baseline, underneath, dishes deep, finds Richardson for 3. Misses, rebound Andover. That's Pereira. Pereira gives it to Martin. Martin looking to the corner for Linehan. Loses the handle.
That's a tough call. That was touched. I think Lowell got a hand on that.
What's the call there?
It's a backcourt. We got a backcourt call there.
Sorry, tough visual for there. I appreciate that. Having a referee is such a great job. A little bit about that, Mr. Bro. You're basketball, as I said, genius earlier. Super guru for sure. Player, referee, tons of referee experience. College level.
That's correct, about 17 years. This is my first retired year. I'm officially just a mom coach of 2 young men, but officiating became a passion of mine in high school when I struggled watching officials.
You've been reffing since you were 10?
I know, I'm young, so
That's amazing.
25 for life.
I love that.
Thanks for that recognition.
Long
Here we
pass.
go, Macho.
Looking for the steal,
Quinn's
Macho.
there.
Underneath. Great defense. Pereira. Richardson in the corner here. To the top for Deacon Say-So. Working it. Pulls up, back to Richardson, looks, goes base. Good defense by Andover here. Back to the top, 14 on the clock. So crossover, goes middle, ships back to Quinn. That's Quinn McDonald.
Once a freshman academy student, she's now a sophomore. Having a
great shot by Richardson with 2 people in her face. Makes it for 2. Lowell up 4-0 here. Lowell's defense here has been great. We had a foul. Fouls on Richardson.
A little too handsy. The hand check rule came in a few years ago. If we called every one, it'd be a long game, but they got to call it when there's 2 hands-on and a bit of an advantage gained. Good call by the official.
I love the insight here from the referee. Stolen by Lowell. Deacon Saso pushing the pace up to McDonald. Left hand for 2. Great work there by Lowell in transition points. Love the move here. Lowell playing hard. Finds under.
Defense. Great help defense right there. And they are recovering out on shooters very well here.
Deacon Saso defending. Andover just forcing the ball up here, like struggling. Great rebound by Richardson. I mean, Lowell's playing with a lot of passion right now, Ms. Durbrow.
Hunting down rebounds are huge. As I said to the girls, Andover has a winning mentality, but absolutely nobody is unbeatable. And again, this is our gym.
And they are playing like it. They are out here with. They have the system in place here. Got a steal there by Andover. Martin coming up 2-on-1. Goes left hand, misses. Rebound. That's Ross. Ships it to the outside. Martin for 3, misses.
It's going to be difficult for me to not stay a fan today. I'm not going. This is my first
I'm going to
time
say Heather for that one.
commentating.
So Miss Durbrow, her name is Heather. I'll say Heather. She's called me Smitty. It's fine. Is struggling with a little bit of the coaching. The coaching is coming out.
Who's that 3 from?
I love it all.
Who got that
Big
one from?
3 right there.
Huge. It's 9-0 right now.
Back at it. Andover feeling the pressure right now. Goes baseline, just looking to get a bucket. Finally finds one.
Help defense has to be
That's
there earlier.
Lindsay. Lexi Lindsay for 2 for Andover. Kaseka carrying here. Bringing it up. 5. Deacon Saso. Goes hard. Left hand foul.
Yeah. Now we got to travel. That's too many steps.
I apologize.
That's all right.
That's the only bad thing about being on the far end. I got to use the monitor a little more. I always say it to our staff. I'm working on it. I'm still new too.
Yeah. As an official, I can see you travel with my eyes closed.
And that's why I love having you here.
It's a tough call to make, and it's a tough one to make well. But when you get those, you just save so many unnecessary problems.
That's Pereira.
That's another travel. Absolutely is. Great call. Great call.
Which was big shot made there too after the travel. So that was a big one. That one will hurt. We got 9-2. Lowell's up 7 with 2:10 to play in the first. You called this press. What do you call this press here?
It's a bit of a zone press. Again, you're looking for the turnover. We're not looking for a steal. We're not necessarily looking for a trap. We're just going to get the ball handler to throw a bad pass, and then we want to intercept that.
We're just kind of trying to create a little havoc that's not overly pressing where we get beat, but enough to create a little bit of
take some time off the shot clock.
Which
35 seconds is quite some time.
Which they did just right there, causing that turnover a second ago. So they did a good job there.
Got a bit of a height mismatch
Love it in.
here.
Double team, goes left hand, misses. That was Magenheim working the inside.
Great rebound by Ella there. Number 12, freshman.
You can say so. Being defended by Murray. Kaseka back up.
Ella, I think she got hit on the head there, Miss Quinn. That was a tough one. That's a tough no call right there.
This is Murray bringing it up. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay working the perimeter. Finds Pereira. Goes paint right hand. Off the backboard. Nothing. Back out. Lindsay for 3. Misses. Foul.
Second chances can really hurt you. Giving teams additional times to make shots and get buckets is really going to hurt Lowell if we don't box out. Andover is hunting down rebounds.
Timeout Andover. Lowell's off to a hot start. Coach Durbro, that's what I'm going with tonight. Coach Durbro, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I can see it. It's exuding from your pores, and I love everything about it. Coach Durbro, there's no doubt that Lowell's off to a hot start, and it is definitely exciting. I think Andover is feeling the pressure.
Who called that timeout, Smitty?
I believe that was an Andover timeout.
Okay, all right.
Which would make sense here. Would you agree?
Yeah, they're going to want to not close out this quarter like this, and Lowell's going to want to make sure they're keeping the gas on.
And what do you think, like, what is Coach Abino, like, giving his troops right now? Down 7, slow start. What kind of information do you think he's delivering?
He's telling them not to back down. He's telling them to, make Lowell move on defense. You can see it in their motion offense. It's a pass and cut. So Lowell has to figure out, make sure they're not. They got to crash the paint. They got to stay in the paint. They got to protect the basket. But we also have shooters. So Andover's got a real good game going here for themselves. As long as Lowell can stay in their faces and play this tough D.
Murray gives here to Lindsay. Lindsay, good handles on Lindsay. Pull up Jay, makes it for 2. Good shot.
That is an athletic shot from the top of the key there.
Andover right back to the press. Kaseka finds the rock. Goes, steps, left hand, misses. Rebound, back up. Misses again. Foul on the third go. Great effort there, Coach.
We're very lucky that Janasia has such a good arm, because that one-handed pass can be a turnover in many, many games. And once Andover does figure that out, that is the side of the court she's going to, I think she's going to want to maybe keep that dribble, get 2 hands on that pass.
Kaseka makes the first one.
Taking Michaela out, giving Michaela a bit of a break, making sure she starts off the second quarter. Maybe Deb will get a break early in that second.
Misses the second, rebound. That's Meganheim. Lindsay made the last one. Controls, bad pass, out of bounds, low ball.
Perfect person to pass it to.
Here we go.
Live on action right here.
Kaseka. Richardson back to Kaseka, bringing it up, finding the dribble, trying to force the steal from behind there. Holds the handle. Look at the top.
I don't believe Massachusetts has 5 seconds closely guarded here, so Deb can keep this ball as long as she wants.
Goes right hand, misses. Back under. Deb to the top for 2. Big finish for the end of the quarter by Kaseka. Great pass. Assist there and finish. Lowell High School 12, Andover 4 to finish the first. Tell us a little bit about that, Coach. That was pretty great finish there for Lowell.
Deb just staying with it after she just missed quite a few layups in that last time out, and then making sure she stays with the play, knows her team needs her, finish is strong. I mean, she's, a little vertically challenged there, so it's nice that she's comfortable. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to offend you, Smitty. I know, it's nice to see her very, very comfortable on the block. She is just tough to guard.
I like to say I'm built low to the ground for speed, Coach. But I will say this. All heart and hustle, from Kaseka there. I mean, the rebound, the back, forcing the foul. I mean, great job in the passing there, too, as well. That assist was a great assist after missing a shot. Came out back underneath, and the finish. I mean, Andover's got to be feeling a little pressure here.
Sargent does a really nice job making sure that there's team effort, they're working together. You can't beat anybody 1-on-5. Superstars don't win games. Teams, especially in high school, they all need to play. They all need to put their best effort forth.
All right, we go. We go into the second. Low ball. Andover pressing.
Quinn bailed him out there.
And into McDonald. Finds Macho. Goes hard to the rack.
No.
Travel. Too many steps, Coach. I like where her head's at there, though. I will say, I like that she's going.
Tough to travel when you're dribbling.
You don't like the call there, you're telling me, Coach.
I don't
Underneath.
like that defense there either.
Oh, they
Okay.
recovered well, though. Recovered well. Deb's bringing it up. Letting everybody find their position. Working it around. Finds Deacon say so back in the game. Quinn.
Andover's in a zone here. Tough to get it into the paint when you're running a zone, so they're forcing us to shoot a little bit.
You got Ella Almo in the game.
Not in Michaela.
Goes right hand hard to the rack. For D can say so. Strong finish. Lenahan in the game. Ships it over to Vidoni underneath. Left hand foul.
Another tough call. She could have taken one more step maybe, but that was a lot of ball there. You're seeing a really hard effort man-to-man defense from Lowell, and it's as close to a zone as you can get because everybody is jumping in to stop that driver.
That foul's on to Conceição. It's her first foul.
One thing about defense is you can always take one more step, and a lot of it for the refs can be perception, what it looked like.
Magenheim misses the second one. Rebound by Macho. Nice play to get it into Quinn. McDonald finds Kaseka going under. Stop, pulls. Back to McDonald to the top. Goes left hand underneath. Right hand finish. Good for two. McDonald for two. Finds the bottom of the cup.
Nice little pull up in the middle. She went real hard with her left hand on that. Great help by
Great going pass there. Missed the finish.
I haven't seen much aggressiveness from Andover on defense. They're not playing nearly as tight as Lowell since they are back in this zone.
Richardson looking for room. Can't find it. Ships across. Bad pass. Out of bounds. Macho couldn't control it there.
Got to catch bad passes. Got to squeeze it. Got to go get it. The ball is gold at the end of the day.
Lowell up 12. 5:54 to play. Martin pulls up early there. Almost walks. Goes underneath. Finds Vidoni. Ships it back out. That's Linehan for three. Long. Misses it. Rebound. That's Macho with the rebound. Finds Richardson bringing it up. Deacon say so with the handle. Looking to drive. Draws back. Looking under to find Cassette. Great pass. Foul. What a pass there.
Deb looks so unbelievably natural on the block. Her ability to move and just know how to fill the gaps is really something that this team is going to miss next year.
That pass was, talk about finding a small spot to get it into your star player, the senior who's been unbelievable all year.
It's a sign of faith that they have in Deb to catch those bad passes, to go for it and to do anything to get it. You can just see the passion. Lowell looks calm and cool right now.
This is the second.
Macho
trying to get there, doesn't. This is great defense there. He can say so again. She's playing phenomenally in the first half right now, Coach. Deb, left hand, loses the handle. Number 22 finds underneath, misses. That one's going to hurt.
That's a great call from the center official on the rebound. You can't let that stuff happen. Can't let her hit her on the arm and lose the rebound like that. That was a very, very good call. Lowell has got to defend the cutters. They've got to step to the ball, and that is what this motion offense from Andover is going to do to them. If they sit on their toes, they're going to get beat to the basket.
It does seem like they've had a lot of open passes into the paint, but haven't finished. A little credit to Lowell as well. They have recovered well.
Dunn just
But over-
single-handedly broke that press. See, the refs aren't going to give it to you when you drive 1-on-4. That's the problem.
Richardson double team, finds McDonald in the corner, misses, rebound. That's Lindsay getting fancy behind the back on the come up.
I mean, this Lindsay kid is pretty good. She's got a lot of strength. To be able to do what she does, I'd like to see their weightlifting program there at Andover.
This is Murray, gets back to Lindsay again, goes middle, finds it, right hand, misses. Both ends of the rim there. Just not getting it to fall currently.
Oh,
Stolen by Lindsay, all by herself. Oh,
travel.
got to travel there. Too many steps. Not in this house.
You could see the pride almost get lost at half court. And Michaela said, not in my house. I'm getting back on D, and I am not letting this one go down easy.
Timeout Lowell there. Coach Sargent seems happy right now. He likes what he's seeing.
17-4, and you know there's second half teams. I don't know much about Andover. You gotta get them as down as you can, depending on how they're going to come out in that second half. The
Good.
third quarter makes or breaks most victories.
I always say good teams always find a way to be in games. So, and I don't expect anything else from the Lady Golden Warriors tonight. They're going to scratch, crawl, kick, bite. They're going to do whatever it takes to get in this one.
And the key is to do it for 4 full quarters.
And they're going to they have an uphill battle right now, but it also Lowell can't let up, right? We got to pretend like this is a 1 or 2 point game at all times to make sure that we don't let Andover get on a run.
No, and Andover's been here before. You can see it. The coaches are composed. They know how to work through this. And honestly, as far as I've heard, the way they can hit some threes, you can't fall asleep. We're driving into the paint. We haven't shot many threes. 3 threes can change a game, you know, and we just got to make sure we're getting a hand up and playing as aggressive and playing with this team defense that Lowell is putting forth tonight.
And I think we mentioned it. I mean, Andover is known for shooting the long ball, and it does seem like Lowell's forcing them to go under, which, you know, maybe that's part of the game plan, right? Get an occasional 2, but don't let them get draining big numbers all over the place.
Absolutely, and I already think that Andover has noticed the athleticism on Lowell's part because we're adjusting shots at the basket too. That one down there by Michaela earlier where the girl traveled, absolutely, that's intimidation right there.
Here's Macho, pulls up, looking to get it back. He could say so. Finds Richardson. Richardson moving right, looking for a shot, doesn't have one. Deacon Saso goes baseline.
She's out of bounds, going back to Lowell. They gotta
It's
watch
tough
out
going
for
in the paint there.
Yeah.
Some big bodies, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, you're driving, there's 4 people there. They were pretty straight up. Michaela probably could have finished high on both of them, kept the ball low.
3 blue shirts there. Tough pass.
Gotta put a little zip on these passes. They've been getting through. I don't know how some of them been getting by, but we'll definitely have to put a little zip on them.
That's Ella Almo into the game.
Vice President of the Student Government at the Freshman Academy, also a member of Latin Lyceum.
That's still Lowell ball. Good defense there by Andover, trying to get it away. Ends up Lowell ball.
Andover's bench is grasping at anything they can to hype this team up.
Inbounds to McDonald, finds Richardson, goes in paint, right hand, misses right side.
Nice rebound.
Kaseka, rebound, back up, foul.
Deb was a post player in her previous life. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll tell you, she is definitely playing aggressively, forcing fouls, which is also going to long-term cause a lot of problems for Andover. Coach, right, you get some of these better players and their starters off the court with a lot of fouls. That will play into this game.
Absolutely.
Later on.
1 or 2 fouls, and you're not playing the next 3 minutes. Well, 2 fouls, I should say. The coach will likely pull them. So right now, we've got a few people with 1.
Kaseka misses
Off
that
loop.
one. So, Coach Sargent don't like that call. Thought it was Lowell ball.
I agree with Coach.
This is Lindsay. Great handles with Lindsay. Say almost pulls the steal there. Recovered by Martin. Working the perimeter. Great defense by Lowell here. Looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. Finds Murray. Murray back to the top. 12 on the clock. Martin. 3 ball. Misses the world. Lowell ball.
Misses the world. Deb is playing such great help defense here. She knows who to step off of. She knows who to guard tight. Just see the seniority in her. I swear I'm going to stop talking about her at some point.
I mean, she's an amazing player.
Yeah.
I've had the pleasure to, as you know, work in the school and have conversations with her over the years. She's a great kid, and she loves basketball. That is for sure. She loves talking the game.
She does. She does.
You'd say so here. Looking for a play. Push out of bounds. Good defense on Andover there. We got 12 on the clock. Substitute, Macho coming back in. McDonald out. Great job by McDonald. Playing hard. On the court for Andover.
Andover went back into man-to-man here, so let's see.
Kaseka hard underneath. Foul. And she is forcing the pressure. There is no doubt about it.
Better know where she is, absolutely. So much height on that team, too.
I mean, in their double and triple teaming, but in turn, it's causing them more fouls. First one here of 2. Makes it. Nothing but net on that one. Smooth stroke from the line. Coach Sargent liking what he's seeing. Second one here. Rebound. Up. Comes down. That's Rue on the rebound. Martin on the handle. Dishes back. Lindsay for 3. Bottom for 3. Lindsay. Deep pass. Pushing the press. Could say so. Finds corner for Ella. Baseline underneath. Dish. Macho. Hard. Wide open 3. Deacon say so. Off the front. Ball's loose. Martin comes up with the handle.
Gotta have a hand up here.
Wide open Murray. 3. Long. Off Almo. Andover ball. That was an unfortunate situation there for Lowell.
Tough catch. The depth perception can definitely throw you off. You don't think there's going to be too many air balls, so I don't think Ella was waiting for that not to hit the rim there.
You're positioning yourself for a rebound,
Yeah.
right? Something off the backboard rim, and then all of a sudden it misses, kind of catches you surprise, I'm assuming.
Exactly.
I will tell you, I mean, we got a 19-7 ball game, 1:25 to play in the second. Lowell still playing hard, forcing lots of mistakes here by Andover. Deb Kaseka is the conversation, I think.
Getting to the rim, it's unbelievable, and we still have a lot of weapons left. We haven't even seen Janasia pull up from the logo or half court yet, and she can. So right now, we're doing what we need to do to get a few people on the bench for Andover, put some fouls in there, and we're getting the rim, and we're trying to intimidate them as best we can.
And I think as part of the game here, right, Coach Sargent having this ability to push or pull, you'll see, I'm assuming you're going to see more double teams and triple teams underneath on Kaseka. In turn, should free up some of our shooters like Janasia Richardson, who can get hot from the arc.
Exactly.
And in turn, that makes it a really difficult situation for Coach Habino tonight.
We're back in this zone press here. I'd like to see if they are still in a zone, because if we've already put them into a man-on-man defense, they are already trying to, oh, okay, it's the Andover ball. It's my bad. All right.
Inbounds to Ross, back to Lindsay, goes paint, right hand.
I mean, she probably makes those in her sleep. I'm telling you, that shot usually goes in for her.
I mean, she's made 1 or 2 already tonight. The Lowell's keeping, I mean, they're keeping on her, not making it easy.
Exactly. Credit to the defense.
Coach Sargent calling for movement, move around. Macho working the side, pulls up, Deacon say so. Goes base, hard, right hand, finds the front rim, rebound. That was Ross. Ross finds Martin.
Got to finish high against these tall teams.
Martin looking for a pick, doesn't find one. Lindsay, corner, deep, 3, bottom. If there's anybody we got to be careful right now with, it's Lexi Lindsay.
She is a freshman at Andover High. That is amazing.
She is the real deal. There is no doubt about that. She moves well. She dribbles well. She shoots well. She is a gamer, as I would say, Coach.
And she is face guarding Deb right now.
Hard to the rack for Macho. I love the effort. 6 seconds here. Looking for a last shot for Andover. Martin goes baseline, right hand, bottom. And I think we called it. Before we go to the half, real quick, I think we called it. We knew Andover was going to come out here. They were not going to lay down. And they've scratched their way back into this thing. 19-12, heading to halftime. Coach, what do you got?
Their defense has definitely stepped up. They're starting to figure out the game plan a little bit. Lowell's had a few unnecessary turnovers here and there. I'm still very interested to see, who comes out with the stamina in the third, and that's going to tell us where this game is going.
All right, fans, we'll see you after halftime. All right, basketball fans, and we're back. Lowell High School Red Raiders versus the Andover High School Lady Golden Warriors. 19 Lowell, Andover 12. We got a 7-point lead here as we head into the second half. Tell us a little bit about the recap of the first half, Coach.
I don't think either team has showed us what they both have at this point. I think each team has a few more tools in their bucket. I think we're going to see a little bit more pressing from Andover. We're going to try to limit some offense from Lowell. And then you're going to see a lot more threes coming from this blue Andover team here. They're going to find the bottom of the net, I think, a little bit more in this second half now that they've gotten used to the gym. Everything depends on this third quarter here. As long as Lowell can keep Andover on their toes, they got to get it as deep of a lead here as they can.
Andover finished strong, getting one off with a few seconds in the first half to cut the lead. And they start with the ball. Hard left hand foul.
I'd like to see that one again.
We'll check our instant replay.
Next year.
We're working on it. Yep. We're gonna get it. Yep. I've already signed over on the budget for that. Neem asked me.
A lot of fundraising. Lowell High, we're looking for a shooting gun. That would be something that can help these teams improve, and we'll get some replay on the Jumbotron.
On the Jumbotron. By the way, like I said, beautiful new gymnasium.
Listen to the band. Did you hear that band? I mean, these kids are coming here on a Friday night.
The band is rocking.
There's no $5 an hour band fee here. They are just here at their own will to make this an exciting experience for everybody.
Kaseka with the handle here. Had a great first half. Corner, Richardson. Back to McDonald. McDonald goes right hand, pulls up. Deacon say so.
Macho's going to post up right there and get in front.
Macho's looking for the ball. Looking to go baseline. Goes hard underneath. Loses the handle. Turnover. Andover ball. Martin with the handle. Bringing it up. Goes right down the middle. Right hand. Misses. Richardson rebound. Back in transition here. Slows it up.
Sure was, unfortunately.
Ooh. Tough one there, Coach.
Two tough turnovers right here, but so far Andover hasn't capitalized. See if Lowell can get another stop, take a few more steps on defense.
Both teams turning the ball over here, and nobody has capitalized. Martin goes hard, right hand. Great move. Good for two.
You can't let her catch steam. We got a timeout. Nobody knows.
Timeout Lowell.
Got a 30-second.
Quick timeout here by Coach Sargent.
Oh, no, full timeout, full timeout.
I think he sees something you don't like to start the second half. We may want to make an adjustment. Coach, what do you think?
I can let you know. It's we're not moving our feet. We're standing on the help line, and we're not taking that extra step in. And Andover, if they see the lane, they don't need much space to finish. They're going to have a lot of muscle memory. These kids are in the gym. You can see it.
I mean, this game is a game of adjustments at halftime, Coach, right? Recognizing the defenses, what's working, what's not, and coming out and making adjustments. And who will make the most adjustments in a game like this will probably come out on top. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, protect the basket. Keep it simple, right? Play as aggressive as you can and get your hands up on defense.
And I always say, too, I mean, obviously, Andover is the powerhouse. They're the reigning powerhouse in the league for the most part. Them and Central Catholic. Big win for Lowell the other day against Central Catholic, starting to put their footprint on the season. And here they are again trying to do it. But it's hard to beat these teams that have that long history, and you got to stay going, like you said, the full game. It can't be a half. It can't be three quarters. It's got to be everything.
Absolutely.
Low ball. Richardson, they're back on the press, forces a bad pass here. Turnover, Andover ball.
Lowell's got to lock in. Somebody's got to step up, be a leader.
This is Martin, letting the play develop. It's to Ross underneath. Kaseka comes down with it. Behind, working the ball. Finds Deacon Saso in the corner. Macho. Goes baseline again. Poke. Knocked away. Nice play by Vadoni for Andover. That's twice now she's knocked that away.
They want you to drive the baseline, right? You have that extra defender as the baseline. It's to get to the middle to break down the defense. Get a better angle on the shot.
Draw the defenders in and then dish?
Absolutely.
Is
You got to break down the middle. They're giving you the baseline. Getting stuck in the corners is a
little slow on getting the ball back. Here we go. Now we're back in business. Lob pass into McDonald. Throws it away. Turnover. Lowell a little sloppy here to start the second half. Martin, nobody on the right side. Goes hard right up the middle again. Right hand. They are going to the rack to start the second half. They are not shooting it from the outside this time, Coach.
You're right. And again, they're seeing the lane, and Lowell's got to step into the lane. Coach Sargent's making a great point. The moment you put the ball over your head, it's going to be a weak play. You lose your core, and it's going to be a tough pass. Andover is able to back you down. These girls have got to turn and rip the ball because Andover is not going to back down.
Andover's on a run here. Start the second half. Lowell's got to find something. Finds the corner. McDonald underneath to Macho. Back out. Richardson. A lot of passing going on. Not a lot of shooting, Coach. Lowell ball. We look like we're not confident right now is what I'm seeing. That same confidence we had in the first half seems a little bit in question. Everybody wants to get rid of the rock. They don't want to take it. And looking to find it. Lost it. Linehan comes up with it. Gets it to Vadoni. Vadoni to Martin, who's been hot to start the second half. Martin, right hand. Works it to Linehan. I apologize. Yeah, Linehan, that's correct.
Got an illegal screen happening right down there on point.
Dishes it out to Linehan.
Can't box out when there's no shot going up.
Clock's down to 6. Wide open left hand for Vadoni. Easy J, misses it. No defender there. You know, just going to want that one back. I think at a time like this, you got to get it to your leader, and the leader's got to take control here. Get us a 2. Get on the board.
Lowell's offense is getting real stagnant. Coach Sargent was asking him to move in the first. Deb can't do it all, so they got to get some cuts into this.
Someone's got to get one off clean here. He can say so. Richardson, need her to get there. There it is, right hand, misses.
They're lucky. Macho got away with one there.
Over the back there.
So over the back isn't a call. It's a push from behind. Okay?
All right.
No such thing as over the back. You can
All right.
jump over the back as often as
I
you
like
want.
the lesson.
It's when you put a little contact on it that it becomes illegal contact.
Gotcha. Well, she was aggressively coming over the back. That's just not the call.
All right.
I like that.
Illegal contact.
I love it. Now I know. Illegal
Absolutely.
contact. I'm always trying to learn a little bit more.
Quinn McDonald, I got to go to the Billerica game. As you know, a few of my nieces play on the Billerica team. And
Well, may I say
love-
superstars.
I love to go to that game each year. And Quinn was the highlight at the top of the key. Billerica just couldn't rotate the ball. She had about 7 steals in a row. It was great.
I mean, to just quickly say, your nieces are phenomenal basketball players from what I understand. I have had a chance to watch some video, and I did also talk to some of our players who were giving them quite the accolades. So it seems to run in the family, coach, is what it seems like to me.
It's so cool to hear that they're 2 kids that Lowell's worried about. You know, it's just really neat to hear that, and I love what they get to experience. Being a student athlete is like no other. It gives you such a sense of identity that not many people can Great block.
Big block there.
Huge recovery by Deb.
Second gets the rebound, puts it back up and misses.
Lowell's got to stay aggressive.
Andover
at the rim.
wide open underneath. Freebie misses. Back up, foul. Andover causing all kinds of problems right now for Lowell. That was Magenheim with the rebound and the putback for the foul.
Yeah, they're back in this zone. They're really packing the middle, making it difficult. Lowell likes to sit outside. I know Janasia likes to shoot a lot of threes. She's doing her best to get into the paint. We got to get some passing and cutting just to spread that zone out a little bit so that it clears up the middle for us.
Magenheim misses the first one. Substitutes in. Macho out. Olmo in. Makes the second one. We got a tie ball game. We're at zeros.
There it is.
19-19, new ball game, coach. Here we go, 3:08 left in the third. Lowell looking for something here to get a fire. Underneath to McDonald, dishes it. Richardson, hard, cross court, Olmo. Kinsego.
That's the one.
Richardson for 3,
That's the
misses. Rebound, Kaseka back up for 2, misses. Rebound, jump ball.
a lot of contact down there. How's Deb going to make that? Got to call the first foul on that. It's going in. She's got to shoot. Sorry, Annie.
The coach is out. Lowell looking for a spot here. Got to get it in right there. Richardson finds her. Working underneath. Cross to McDonald. Gives it back. He can say so. Underneath, Kaseka triple teamed. Ships it back out.
Stepped on a foot under there.
Clock's at 15. Loses the pass. The wheels are rough right now. We're gonna have to get them back on.
This is why we play the game at the end of the day. You know, these kids got to learn to go through these moments and fight through it. And I think there's going to be a second one. We got Deb limping for sure. She stepped on someone's foot down here on the block when she was being quadruple teamed. But that's not going to stop her.
Kaseka steals the ball to the hole. Up for 2. Home. The bottom of the net for Kaseka.
It's the first bucket of the second half, and it was a good one.
That's a big
Lowell.
spot. We needed something. Now we need a rebound, Olmo. Here we go. Lowell, take back some control. Reset. Get this thing back in the handle.
Control is the word. And
Open, Olmo, steps to the side. Olmo for 3. Good clean shot, just misses.
oh, that's a carry. You cannot pull the ball like that over the player.
Lindsay might have got away with one there.
see the spin on that? She knows how to get that ball in against any defense. She's going to be a great player. And she is already, but.
Went right to the middle, foul.
Got to protect the head, it's huge.
Great job there by Quinn McDonald. Split the defenders, forced the foul.
You see how she went to the middle, right? She didn't try to go to that baseline. Olmo was doing the same thing. You got Sargent over there doing a lot of silent coaching. It's outstanding. Having on the last play, Olmo run that short corner back and forth with just a whisper. You gotta, if there's a replay, you gotta show that, because that's some really great coaching, and the girls are all looking to him, you know, for what to do, and that's a great team leader.
Misses the first one. Sub in, that's Vidoni, the senior. Misses the second one.
Got to make the free ones.
Rebound, Linehan.
That's a shot.
Right to the corner for Lindsay.
Well, it's called a flop on that, ref.
Was looking for a foul, couldn't find one. Martin's looking to give it back to her again.
Got to see the ball here.
Going, dishes back. Martin looking for a shot, can't find one. Works it underneath Vidoni, back out. That's Lindsay again.
Oh, she missed her. That's tough. And they got the new shot clock.
So as coach was saying there, Richardson tried to make a nice play, throw it off the defender, but missed the defender. His turn loses possession, which resets the shot clock for Andover. After a great defensive stance there. Misses. Rebound. He can say so.
Got to stay in control. We want the last shot. We want to.
Lexi Lindsay, both ends of the court, everywhere. Finds Macho, works underneath. Richardson, corner open. Three, misses. Ball coming in hot.
Keep playing, Ella.
Andover ball.
That wasn't a touch, I don't think. Coach wanted one. I don't think there was. Got to get our hands up on here. 7 seconds, the only thing they can do is shoot.
Looking for the last shot of the quarter. Underneath, gets one off. Great job by Andover to try to get that shot. Misses it.
I love them trying to get it into the post right there and not forcing up a two.
End of the third. Lowell 21, Andover 19, and we got ourselves a good one. Like we said coming in, it may be cold outside, but it's getting hot in here, Coach.
It's true, it's true. And Buffalo Chicken doesn't have much on this game right here at Cobblestones today, you know? Thanks for dinner. The dinner was nice today, Smitty. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that you sent me a message, let me know that the team was heading over there so we could do a little pregame of all this information. We had two good teams, so we got to pregame all the information, make sure we're on the same page, and check into all this stuff. I love when we're prepared, ready to rock for a big game.
Speaking of that, I got to talk to quite a few of the girls basketball team today. Obviously, we have a lot of freshmen, but I also got to talk to the whole team before the game. Deb just wanted everybody to know that, you know, that win against Central Catholic, that was the first win against Central Catholic in the last 15 years. She also gave me a good stat. This is the first time Lowell High has had about 12 or more wins with as few losses here in the last 8 years. We got a few little statistics here as well. We're going to stick with Deb here. Struggles to take things seriously. She might look like she's a serious player, but her teammate loves that nothing will actually be serious at the end of the day. She's going to find a way to laugh at it. And then there's Macho, another positive heartbeat on the team, as some of the players said. She always finds a way to take something, spin it into positivity. And it's just, that's so amazing to hear, because if I had to play against her, it would frustrate me so
That she's always smiling?
Well, no, she's just she's such an aggressive player. She would be very, very hard to keep off the boards. And to hear that she's just so positive, but an enforcer, you gotta love that little tandem.
I love that, you know, we're covering from senior to freshman. There's just a lot of heart, hustle, and good kids.
You know, these programs get a benefit of when your rec programs, when your builder feeder programs are good, you just have freshmen coming in ready to play, and both of these teams are a product of these feeder programs. Young women investing in their talent.
Tough decision there. Lost the handle.
2 hand passes from the chest. Make the simple passes, Coach says.
Minimize to maximize, I like to say, Coach, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Keep it simple. Don't let big things cause big mistakes. This is Quinn McDonald. Go back to Deacon Saso underneath the Macho. Finds her.
Great
Wide
control.
open. Deacon Saso misses. Rebound. Andover. Lex Lindsay hard to the hole for 2.
Great defense, great finish.
Andover has a lead, Coach, for the first time tonight. 23-21. Lady Golden Warriors up by 2. Underneath the Macho, double team. Jump ball.
Coach thought he had 2 different calls there.
Coach Sargent not happy with this difference here. Coach thought he had a foul there. He better take it easy here. Could be looking at a tee here. A little warm under the collar. I love his passion.
Ideally, the ref gives him a warning first, and he hasn't yet. He's still laughing him off, trying to build that relationship.
You know,
Sargent's not laughing.
I think it's a great shot by Kaseka. Misses. Holds on to the ball. Dishes it back.
Yes.
Finds Macho. Nowhere to go. Looking for Kaseka underneath. Double team.
You got to call
Foul.
that.
I think in the ref's defense, I do like that, you know, they understand that the coaches and the players are passionate, right? I think that's a great thing, the referee. As long as they're being respectful, passion's okay. Would you agree with that, Coach?
Absolutely, absolutely.
As long as they're being respectful.
Illegal contact is illegal contact. Got to call it on the first one so that you don't
Underneath,
have to
Quinn McDonald.
something on the next one.
Until we get under the rack there, we should don't just blow up with it. Great block by Macho.
All ball. I mean, that
Big
was
time
stunning.
block there.
I thought that was going to hit the wall. This is the least I've talked during a game. I know that might be surprising, but this microphone setting here is really limiting a lot of my abilities. I'm just letting you know. My family would be very proud. Even though I get to talk for an entire game here, it's the least ever.
It's going to be Andover ball on a kick by McDonald.
Fourth quarter, 5:57.
Inbounds.
Anybody's game.
That's Lindsay, who's taking over this game.
Again, we got to make sure we get a hand up.
Magenheim looking underneath, stolen by Deacon Saso.
That's a
Saso
hold.
into the paint.
Absolutely.
Foul.
Second foul on Andover this quarter. You shoot the bonus at 5, which is, like, I think, a great rule change in the girls' game.
5:36 to play. 2-point game. Andover. Deacon Saso looking for someone. Looking for Quinn underneath. Waits too long. Kaseka comes up with it. It's going to go hard to the hole. Foul. Now that's a great job. That's a senior taking control of a situation. Forcing a foul. Says, ladies, get on my shoulders. Let me take you to the rack.
That's the 4th foul on number 11. That's why her reaction's a little upset. That is a big foul.
It's Magenheim
That's a lot
with
of
her
time
4th.
left.
Second miss is a big one here.
I think we've missed about maybe 6 free throws at this point. And Andover really hasn't gotten to the line as much as us.
Kaseka makes the second one. 1-point ball game. Linehan to Lindsay. Lindsay controlling. Vidoni's underneath. Macho on the defense of Ross. Ross pulls up, back to Lindsay. Gonna get a foul on Richardson.
It's all right, yep. She wanted the ball.
First foul. Team foul on Lowell. Andover looking for
Great
somebody.
switch.
Inbounds. Finds
Good switch.
Vidoni
That's
working
what
hard underneath. throws it up underneath, makes it for 2. Makes it a 3-point ball game. Andover, their biggest lead of the game. Kaseka goes hard middle, foul.
Absolutely. Went right through the ball and into the ball.
Hard foul.
Yep.
If Lowell's going to win this ball game, I feel like Kaseka's going to have to keep pouring it into the middle.
Absolutely. Yep. She's got to see that lane and take it. We've got to move the ball around just a little bit to spread that defense out. Still waiting on a big 3 here. Some big shots. A lot of game left.
Misses the first one.
Love watching Michaela play. They can say so. She reminds me a lot of Paul Pierce. Very subtle, but the explosiveness is always there when she needs it. She does a great job of changing her pace. And again, I think we got a lot more weapons. I think Andover's shown us a lot of what they can do, and I think Lowell still could show us a little bit more here.
Timeout. As we head into this timeout, we got 4:48. The band is rocking. We got a 2-point ball game. 2 hot teams in the state of Massachusetts going head-to-head on a frigid night. But it's heating up as we head to the end of this one. Andover's up 2.
Playoff intensity. Unbelievable matchup. Everybody's here. They know, again, it's a statement game. Right now we got Andover. Well, Lowell's in the bonus, so we got one more foul from Andover, and we are going to be at the free throw line. Again, we just got to capitalize. We got to make those free throws. We could be up 4, right, if we were hitting these free shots.
And I think the person to cause that's going to be Deb Kaseka. If she keeps going hard to the basket like she has been, that foul is inevitable.
Absolutely.
I think without a doubt, that would be huge to put us into the bonus with 4 minutes or so left in this game. I think that has to be Coach Sargent's plan here is like, I got to stay with my hot hand. Let's ride my senior. Let's see if we can spread it like you said and see if I can get her the ball, cause some fouls, have that opportunity late in the game.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, Lexi Lindsay, the freshman guard from Andover High School, has been a hot hand.
Having a program that has won as much as Andover, being able to jump in as a freshman and just have the confidence to play and do what you do, the mentality is huge, and Andover has had a winning program for so many years. Lucky little out of bounds there. Lowell's ball off of blue.
Good job there. Richardson pushing the pace. I liked it. I would have loved to see just a pull-up J there from mid-range. I feel like it was a good spot. So try to force it under, knocked away. Over the top, finding Kaseka. Dangerous pass, goes middle, hard again. No foul, and the foul, and 1. Huge spot for Kaseka. Hard to the hole, and 1. Exactly what we're talking about, Coach.
You can't let great players see the rim like that, and the moment she saw the light, she was going to the basket. She was going to do her best to finish, drawing the foul. Oh, beautiful.
And their 5th foul.
Yeah, well, we'd be shooting either way here, so this is good news.
But moving forward, we're now in the bonus, correct? Makes it. 3-point play.
And that's an and 1. A lot of kids, we'd be calling that and 1, and you don't make the basket. You got to make it. You need the whole 3 points.
And 1's not and 1 unless you finish, right, Coach?
Or if Shaq's there. Shaq's around. A lot of help. Everybody's going to know where this kid is right now.
4 minutes to play here. Lowell seems to find a little bit of that fire back again.
That's great D. Great team D.
Big rebound by Vidoni, but loses the handle because Deacon said so. That's why.
Deacon needed to push back a little bit on that box out, and Blue wouldn't have been able to touch it. And I think she could have, but rebounding is an art.
Vidoni came down with it though, and she forced it out. I like the effort.
Protect the
wide open underneath. That one's gonna hurt. Deacon Saso comes down with it. Andover had a freebie, couldn't get it home. McDonald underneath Macho. Foul.
And we're shooting 2, baby. Let's hit
2 shots. Good spot right here.
That's 5 on number 11.
That's her 5th foul. Magenheim with her 5th. Into the game comes Ross. This is a good spot here, right? Any type of coaching here with these late fouls, right? Deep breath, relax, nice smooth stroke, coach. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, Lowell, both teams seem to be composed. I think Lowell is definitely getting Andover here. But again, 3 minutes and 44 seconds, that is a lot of time. Anything can happen.
Macho misses the first one. Second one.
Violation, so she's going to get another violation.
As coach said, looked like a violation there.
Get 3 officials. Everybody's supposed to be looking at a third of the court.
Great defense on Lindsay. I think Lowell's done a good job of recognizing this is the hot hand. They have to take care of her. Hands up here. The Lowell crowd's getting loud, forcing baseline, nowhere to go. Passes to the top, finds Lindsay.
Yeah,
foul.
I love that this kid didn't just pull up for the 3 there. She wanted to get a little closer, take a higher percentage shot, gets Quinn, up off her feet and is able to go in there and draw the foul. That was really, really smart offense there, something you don't always see with the freshman point guard. I will say, though, Michaela did a nice job last year as a freshman point guard, too.
I mean, she definitely is playing like a very mature senior in my eyes. I mean, she has a maturity on the court, Lindsay, that, like you said, you don't see very often.
Oh, man. Whoops.
Whoa.
She missed that first one? We just tried to
She missed the first one.
They gave her the ball for the free throw, and then our clock accidentally rung in our substitute.
Okay.
Andover coach is not happy about that.
Heated. A little warm under the collar. Misses both. Rebound, Macho. Ball to Kaseka. This is who you want with it. One pick. I'd say so. That's Richardson in the corner. Got a good spot here. Draws a team. Goes right hand underneath. Low ball.
She did get a hand on that. That's really good defense from Andover there. Good take from Michaela.
Great take. Also hit. Richardson was open here as well, drawing the double team underneath. I think that needs to become an option.
Everybody's so focused on Deb. You got a few more people breaking the plane here and getting to the rim. It's good to see.
Still not enjoying the deep pass. Good job, though, on the inbounds. Cross over. Deacon Saso, 3. Misses. Rebound.
You got to push for it to be in over the back, right? You got to make contact. And Macho just grabbed the ball, had the height. That is a tough call, especially from the lead official there. That's going to come from somebody outside at the top of the key.
Coach Sargent's not excited about that foul. It's a big spot with 2:40 to play. Every possession at this point, coach, is very important.
Great defense right there. A lot of awareness.
3 from Lindsay. Misses. Rebound. Low ball. Deacon Saso comes up with it. Bringing it down. 2:20 to play. Richardson underneath the Macho. Kaseka hard underneath, left hand, misses.
She knew someone was waiting there. She was smart to go hard.
Looking for a ball, good defense. Got a D up here.
These refs are letting them play. I got to give it to them. These drives to the basket. They're letting them play through a few things here.
Low ball. Feel like we got to be aggressive on that one, though. We could have added that handle, coach.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left here.
1:54 to be exact. 1 point game. Lowell up. Low ball. Oh boy, that is a tough one.
Just got to D up and get it back. Timeout from Andover.
We got a good one. We got a 1 point game at 1:50. Timeout Andover. The turnovers, a little bit of a killer right now.
Yeah, both teams though. We evened out, like you said earlier, neither of them are capitalizing. Let's talk a little bit about my freshman here. So something that I never did when I was in the Merrimack Valley playing for Little Rica was win a championship. And our freshman class here has at least three championships. We've got 5th grade, 6th grade, and 7th grade championships coming from that team. From Macho, Ella. We got one more freshman.
Janasia.
Janasia, yep. And then we got quite a few JV swingers on that team supporting the varsity team as well. So impressive. It's so important to build these high school teams up and get your younger teams, your younger players to commit to coming to the high school. And it's a great school. So many opportunities.
I mean, we talked about this every week. We talk about how the football program, the field hockey program, the wrestling program, I mean, you name it, every athletic program is on the up, it seems right now. The school, the new buildings, I mean, the teachers, the students, everybody, it's just a different feel around here lately, and it's exciting, including this girls basketball team is right in the mix as well.
It is, and to get these female sports to that same level is not easy to get the girls to buy in, and like you're saying, every single sport, both boys and girls, tough one there on Macho, away from the ball.
That's going to be the 4th team foul, going the wrong way here. Definitely don't want to put them in the bonus as well. That was an advantage we had. Andover looking for a freebie underneath, not there. Good defense.
Good jump ball
Jump
here.
ball there by Canseso. Still fighting for it. I love it. Love the passion there by Canseso.
31 seconds here, no reset, stays blue ball.
Don't give up the freebie underneath. Long pass.
Backcourt. Oh.
Almost gets there. Macho Dean up. I like the hands up. Ball gets away. Lexi Lindsay throws it off Richardson. Looking for a reset. 20 on the clock. Both teams playing hard here. Ball's in the hot hand of Lexi Lindsay.
Beautiful
Crossover both ways. Finds a right hand. Nothing. Quinn looks for an easy outlet, but no one home. Does it again. Take the time, work it up. You got the ball. Find Canseco. Here we go. Good spot to go. Loses the handle. Jump ball. Lowell.
Deb's got to know someone's going to be on her backside. They have been the whole game. They're tripling her. She's got to expect the D.
We got a minute 9, 1 point ball game. I think this has to be a drive by Canseco, coach, right? Force a foul or go to the rack.
Expect the defense. Know it's coming.
Coach.
What's the mix-up?
Coach Abino giving his calls. Almost like a delay of game there going on. Looking for an inlet. Finds McDonald. Looking at Janasia. That's Richardson. Back to McDonald. Looking for Canseco underneath. Got to go up. Hard. No foul there. They needed the foul. Couldn't get it. I love the play call.
Travel. Oh. And we're shooting. In the bonus.
So they go to the line on the 5th one. 2 shots. This is going to make it interesting. 1 point lead.
Is Lowell's.
Lindsay with the first one. Makes it. Tie ball game.
I got to recognize Andover's bench. They do such a nice job staying invested in the game. At times, I mean, they could make or break it. Just keeping the passion in an away team's game here, and
makes 2. 1 point lead. Habino's calling for his press. Looking for it. Looking to cause a problem. Quinn lose the handle. DiCasato underneath. Macho. Back to Canseco. Go hard. Up with it. Foul. Canseco.
yeah, the coaches wanted a double dribble or a travel there. I think he's saying a lot right now. I do think it was tipped. I think Deb was able to recover that and have the extra position on the ball, but.
Got to make this first one, coach. This is a big one. Bang. First one was huge. We got a tie ball game, 2-7, 2-7. One shot here for Kaseka to take a lead with 36.7 to play.
These refs are taking a beating right now from the end.
Makes it bottom of the
free
net
throw,
with
too.
the second one. Smooth stroke. Lexi Lindsay pushing the pace. Shot clock's just under the play clock.
That's a hold. Yep.
Foul. Shooting. 27.9 to play. Lowell's lead is 1. Andover's in the bonus. The whole coaching staff over there in Andover's on their feet. 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in the team.
Yeah, only one coach is allowed to stand during the live game, so this ref could look towards both coaches and let them know that their assistant does need to sit during the live call. Carrie Cashman, great assistant coach, great opportunity for Andover. The knowledge, the wealth of knowledge she has there for that team.
That's Martin making the first one. Good shooter in Martin. Makes both. 1 point lead Andover, and Andover's bench is flying off onto the court in excitement with that lead. 27.9, the band is going. Lowell's chasing one. We're going into the home stretch, Coach.
Both teams are in the bonus here. Both teams got to play straight up defense. They know they're going to come down and see Deb with the ball. Maybe we have Michaela bring that ball up and find Deb coming off a screen.
Got to find a way to get the senior the ball. That is going to be the key here. And Andover's going to know it.
Exactly. So and Deb is a smart player, so the whole team's got to put their effort in here. All it is one bucket they need.
Coach Sargent is, I'm assuming you would think, drawing up that play, the one that he doesn't think Andover's going to be on top of, to get Kaseka the ball and let her go hard to the rack. Try to force that foul and get her to the line.
What I will say, 28-29 in 4 quarters is just an absolute head nod to, or hats off, whatever the phrase is, to the defense being played in this game.
Both sides.
You've got height from Lowell, you've got this ferocious zone, and then I think a little bit of pack defense that they went into with the man at one point. We're back in this zone press, making Lowell bring it all the way up. And this is what Lowell needs. Lowell likes transition defense. Right now, we don't have the paint packed up with D, and that's what Lowell wants. Lowell wants to have a free opportunity to get to that rim. So if they can move the ball quickly with some passes, he's going to need to call another. Okay.
Get it back. Here we go. We want Kaseka with the ball. That's exactly what we're looking for. Conseco.
She fumbled it.
Lost the handle there. Travel call.
Another tough one. A fumble, you can fumble the ball.
And you had a real good look at that one, Coach. What do you think?
A fumble's not a travel. You can fumble and recover. I don't believe after a dribble you can fumble and then dribble. If it's touched on a fumble, of course you can.
Regain and then dribble again.
Right.
So what you're trying to say is, what I saw, I believe as well, was she kind of lost control.
Yeah.
But they called the travel before she even really gained control again and then could move with the ball.
Yeah. I wish Michaela had just a little bit more confidence going in. She had the lane. That was an easy 2 points. It's all right. They got an opportunity here to stop them on defense. Come back for a quick score.
18.3 on the clock. I mean, Andover's got the lead, so they're going to try to run this thing down, right?
Yeah, they're going to try to keep this in the back court. Again, they're just going to continue to keep them in sort of a, in a zone. They don't need any fast breaks here. They're just going to try to get it over half court. And
would Lowell think about fouling as the number gets down, Coach, here?
Depends on who has the ball, right? We're not going to foul number 1 here. We're going for the steal.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
We're going. This looks like we're going. They get it into Lindsay, as we expected.
That's not where you want to inbound. That was pretty soft. 2 hands on.
It kind of was that seemed like a soft foul. I'm on Coach Sargent's side on this one. I mean, there was barely any contact there. And that was awful. Generous is what I'm looking for.
Awful generous.
Awful generous, not awful, but awful generous.
Yeah, considering what we've seen off the, away from the basket here, they haven't really called a ton of hand checks. So to put that in the with the last minute of the game here, put a hand check in.
Misses the first one. That's a big miss.
Coach has 1 timeout left. I think you're going to see it called here on a make or a miss.
Makes the second.
All right, he's letting them run.
Get it back to, you got to get it back to Kiseka. You got to get her the ball. Now she's got to go. She's got to go to the rack. Right to the paint. Go, Deb. For 3. Misses. Andover ball. 3.1 to play.
That wasn't touched. She didn't touch that?
Here's the play again. I'm going to assume that this is going to run the exact same way. Timeout Andover. And I think Coach recognizes that play is going to be on a read.
They're going to try to get it to their point guard here, so they just got to know where she is. And if they can keep her, if they run it the same way they ran it the first time, and we can keep her right here in the front of our scoring basket, that's what we need. And you might see a quick foul. You might see a risky reach for the ball here.
Yeah, I mean, if they get it inbounds, you have to foul no matter who it is at this point, right, Coach? It doesn't matter. You don't want it to be one, but you got to
go for the ball.
And if you don't get it, you got to foul,
it's
right?
It's going to be tough to get that ball back from the free throw line down there and within, whatever, 2 seconds. See, in women's college, they've made an adjustment that if you call a timeout, you can actually advance the ball. So that situation here for Andover would be huge if they put that into the girls' game here with the MIAA.
Correct.
Allowing Andover to get back into the front court where they want to be and take some of that pressure off. Lowell, I don't think, would take advantage of that. Again, they like that transition concept, so they might not be a team that would go for that as often, but, if they do foul here and we got the 2 seconds left.
This is Martin to inbounds. And that's your ball game. It was a tough ball game tonight. Defenses stood up on both sides. Great ball game. Andover 30, Lowell 28. Want to give big thanks to the band and all of the crew, Aneem and all of our staff here on the media crew. Thank you so much. And to my awesome guest, Ms. Durbrow, thank you for coming out. Your knowledge and experience, I am grateful for all of it. Anything you have to say before we go?
I want to compliment Coach. The whistle blew, and he was still sitting there teaching, still trying to show the team the moments and trying to just provide them a little bit more information. This squad is going to be very tough to beat as they stay together. And back to it all, thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. This is my first time being able to do something like this. It was really, really fun. I really hope I can come back when we get closer to the tournament. I think they got about 3 games left. So I'd love to come back here, and, we might see this matchup.
And I'll jump a little bit on board. I did see Coach Sargent. He looked positive, happy about what happened tonight. I think he's positive about the fact they came in here against a great Andover team, and they showed they can compete. At the same time, I see Coach Habino over there wiping the sweat off his brow. He just missed a big upset here tonight, and I think he realizes Lowell's here, and I think he realizes Lowell's here to stay for a little while. So I think everybody's happy about where Lowell's going. And congratulations to Lowell and Andover tonight. Signing off, basketball fans. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night.
Good night.